It's a brand new day, and we'll be making history. Are you with me? Won't you stay? We have come so far. This is who we are. And like the rising sun, we have just begun to play our part. This is the time we form the chorus. Lift your voice for those before us. We can rely on one another. Feel the pride, let's show our colors. We are heroes and dreamers. We are restless believers.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. This is Gail of Gaia, and this is Free Range, where we graze on wild ideas, and we have wonderful guests. And we have my wonderful guest, Michelle Marie, today, who has a message for humanity. So let me read what she's going to talk about. We are now entering a new cycle. Many endings bring many new beginnings. A willingness to release elements of the past and embrace changes brings the flexibility to flow with the changing tides and the winds of change. Or the Step back, be a neutral observer, and go with the flow. In this show, Michelle will bring forth a message for humanity to assist in navigating the sometimes intense fluctuation of energies and maintain a peaceful heart, while flowing into greater possibilities and great happiness for all, the ultimate awesome outcome. So, with that being said, let me bring on Michelle. Hi.
Hi, Gail.
I'm anxious to hear your message. That should be very interesting. Haven't seen you for a while. Has everything been okay? Besides computer issues we were both having?
I know. I just had technical issues and kind of overlapping old energies and new energies, just like everybody else. That's sort of the sign of the times, individually and collectively. So
I was having
changes.
Yeah, and I was having I've been having some problems with my computer. Part of it is a storage problem. But today on Facebook, I couldn't even get into Facebook Messenger. I can't I can't find any of it. So anyway, we're going to be getting a new internet here eventually after we go through a little bit of things here and there. And as Jenny always says, let's walk through the fire.
Yes.
Because there's great things coming in the end. So anyway, go ahead. Want to start with telling us about it, or?
Okay. Let's see. I'll go right to the beginning here.
I think 2024 is going to be a God did it year.
God did it?
Yes, God did it.
Yeah. I like that. Well put. Definitely. Okay. So what I have is a list of bullet points. So I'll talk about one little thing and then you can comment or whatever and we can discuss it, and then I'll do one at a time, okay?
Okay, sounds like fun.
Okay. The first one is that
Second. Hang on a second. You're going to have to start again. I just had another computer glitch. I don't know why it did that.
Okay.
Weird things have been happening, but okay. Go ahead and start over.
All right. Message for humanity. Take 2.
There we go.
And we're going to do bullet points. And here's the first bullet point. So nobody missed anything. Here we go. Okay. There is only one power ultimately orchestrating these unprecedented changes throughout humanity and throughout the universe. God, or source, or supreme eternal one, one and only creator, however you want to put it. The Holy Trinity, however you want to put that energy. It is the highest and infinite intelligence that we are all part of as we are one. But there's only one ultimate power. So no matter what roller coaster ride we may go through, there is one power and it all leads to ultimate good. And that's the main thing, the first bullet point. So do you have any comments about that?
Yeah, I guess that really ties along with it's going to be God did it kind of year.
Exactly.
There's no other way that it would have happened, because what's coming out is mind-boggling, shocking, anywhere from upsetting, but always bear in mind that don't let it get to you, because it means good things are coming.
Right. Well, the paradigm pioneers, the light workers, the star seeds, the light warriors, we're sort of ahead of the pack in certain ways. So I can see stages and cycles for different sets of people, maybe. So there's some pioneers that are, the forerunners, and we're already rebuilding and creating the future. We've already stepped into the fifth dimension, or the vibrational frequency of higher realms and higher consciousness. And we're holding the space and sending invitations, as I wrote in one of my poems, to other people to follow along. And so we're holding the space while more and more people wake up quite rapidly, which is why some of these, events will happen that will help wake people up. But many of us are holding the space, knowing the final outcome is that light is triumphant. God wins. And, we are creating heaven on earth. So no matter what you see on the outside, hold that realization on the inside that God wins. It's all good ultimately. And there is only one power. So you don't give your power away or go into fear or, anything like that. Don't buy into any agendas or any, sort of
Propaganda.
Fear. Exactly. Yeah.
Well, surely we're not going to fall for the same scam thing that we did before.
No. That's not going to happen. We're basically primarily the largest percentage is on the other side. We're going to have some major happenings, if you will, because the 100th monkey or the collective consciousness is going to go past that precipice. And so there's going to be some rapid positive changes as well. And the walking through fire thing is not going to seem as it's not going to produce anxiety or fear or anything like that. It's going to have confidence, and we're going to say, oh, I've got this,
Well, just look at the way I understand it, walking through the fire is stuff is burning down and collapsing around us, but it doesn't have to affect us. It shouldn't affect us, because that has to happen to be able to move us forward into much better things. We don't want the past. We don't want that. We want what's coming forward.
That's it. And so, like, when you say that, you're helping people to stay calm and centered, because you realize, that is the case. Yeah, that's good. That's good truth. Yeah. So the second one is, so we have our individual experiences as well as, looking at the world and different groups of people in different stages of evolution or different stages of waking up. And so the next bullet point says, there is no use or reason to blame or judge or fall into victim consciousness. It's all energy. It all has purpose. And you can say to yourself with conviction from your inner core, I am the resurrection and the life. So that then you set your consciousness to rise above all lower vibrational states of consciousness and intend to see the bigger picture of God's divine plan. You can lift up, be the resurrection, rise above, and transcend, and look at the bigger picture. And you can see that it all has purpose.
I can see like a way of looking at it anyway is like we have a level of consciousness or a frequency of truth, which keeps going up, 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 up. And as that happens, people are going to wake up, up, and unite.
Absolutely.
I see it coming.
Yeah, yeah. And that's actually another big factor that I'm going to talk about is uniting. Yes. Okay. It is vitally important to stay calm and centered. As a snow globe is shaken, the bits and pieces are scattered and visibility is obscured. To get centered in peace, take time in quiet solitude, take time in nature, avoiding electronics and all of that, the news and everything, because there's so much talking about the past, and we're creating the future right now in the present moment with the peace.
Forget the past. We've been through it already.
Yeah. And be still. Walk barefoot on the ground or do some indoor planting projects. Connect with Mother Earth. So if you're winter, you don't want to go outside and walk in the snow barefoot on the ground, then you can do some planting projects inside.
Yeah, even in the summer here in Arizona, there's a lot of what they call goat heads that you can very easily step on. We don't have a whole lot of grass. It's sand, rocks, and goat heads.
Yeah. There's, certain areas, beaches or leafy things, or like I said, if outside you can't find a conducive place to walk on the ground, then do some indoor planting. You're just connecting with Mother Earth energetically. And that is one of the bullet points.
Well, I got to tell you something that is right in line with what you're saying, because I don't know if you had a chance to see it. You probably didn't because you're so busy. But I did a show with Jenny Lee, and she's a psychic medium. And while we came on, in a little while, all of a sudden she said, my mother came in.
I did see that. I saw that.
And I was just awestruck and felt it. I felt it.
I know. You got misty-eyed, didn't you?
Oh, I couldn't help it. I do love my mother.
Because you felt her in your heart, not just knowing she was present. You felt her presence and her love.
And what did she say from the other side? She said, get out in nature.
Yeah. Yeah.
And live in nature. And in other words, I need to find another place to live. I don't get out in nature anymore. So that'll be something forthcoming in my future.
Yeah. Yeah, very good. And that's the thing too. We're all getting these messages. We're getting them in various places. And so if you've heard a message once and then you hear it again, it's a synchronicity, and you'll hear it 3 times and you'll remember it, and you'll put it, you'll heed that, message because you got it more than once. Repetition.
That's one thing I have to give my parents credit for, is they always took us out in nature in the summer on our vacations and so on. And a lot of times my mom stayed with us kids in a very nature area. And so it was really, I love nature because of it, and I know what it can do for you. And it's all good. Yeah,
my parents took all 7 of us kids camping. And they would take us up north, a couple hours north in Michigan, and we'd be among the trees and on the lake, and so in nature,
that kind of thing. Yeah. Now I have somebody I really don't appreciate having to do this when I'm having a show with someone else. Somebody's asking about Drake Bailey. I just talked to Drake Bailey, and he is still recovering from his hospitalization and the adjustment in his meds. He doesn't want to come on right now. I talk to him on at least once a week. And so can we have that cleared up now? I can't force him to come on a show. Okay. And he's not ready. He said he will when he's ready, if he even comes back. I said, well, maybe you should just tell people that you're going to retire, because I
understand, because I've seen a lot of your videos and it keeps coming up. So I would just, wait until
I know.
Just wait till he
It-
comes back and announce that, and they'll.
I told Drake that he needed to come online and make a comment either in Cosmic Voice or Facebook or his blog talk or something. He does, if he doesn't feel up to doing a whole show or whatever, he just needs to come on. He's got a lot of fans, a lot of people that care about him, and I think he owes it to them to let them know what's going on. And so I told him that.
Okay.
Whether or not he'll do it, I don't know, but I did tell him that because I think it's important because too many people are asking. So anyway, enough of that. Let's move on.
Okay. Yes, let's move on. Let's stick to the topic. Okay. So
Oh, it's okay, Carlisle. You don't have to worry about it. That's okay. You didn't know.
yeah. No. Okay. So back to the staying calm and centered. And then the metaphor was like a snow globe being shaken. And what you want to picture in your mind is sitting still and having everything settled so that your vision is clear. Now I'm talking about the inner vision where you get guided. So we want to tune into our intuition, to our inner knowing, to our inner guidance, to our gut feelings, because this is the time to really pay attention inwardly. And so that's when we're going to get clarity, and we need clarity to move forward. So this is all about getting clarity, staying calm and centered to get clarity, and being grounded so that you can stay calm and centered. Because sometimes when there's a fluctuation of energies, the way to ground, the way to get calm is to ground the energy. Like whether it's a change in the Schumann resonance or whether it's solar flares, whatever you want to call it. I have felt, whether it's the lunar energies or eclipse energies, any kind of energies like that coming in. That's why grounding is important, as well as centering and connecting with Mother Earth. It's really, really important at this time.
Especially now. Yeah. You know what else I noticed? And this would help with that. I don't know about you, but the air seems very electrified. There seems to be a lot of electricity in the air, like getting shocks and stuff like that.
Yeah, that happened to me last week. I got a bunch of shocks. Yeah, I was going in and out this one door. I also feel the energy in my body. I sense when there's a shift in barometric pressure. I sense when there's like an intense energy. It almost feels like a vibration and or a buzzing. And so there's various reasons. We're getting our DNA activated and we are coming online. Our body's going through changes. We are, being blessed more with the thinning of the veil and the direct connection with the Holy Spirit of God, God the Father, God the Son, our own Holy Christ self within, and the Holy Spirit.
I still think the Holy Spirit is the female aspect of that Trinity.
I completely agree. I've always said that. Yes, I completely agree.
It just is a way this patriarchal society that we live in just doesn't want to recognize female for anything.
Well, that's what's changing right now. We're looking to the future and the change, and it is happening. It's one of those things where nothing can stop what is coming kind of thing, because that is what's coming through. The divine feminine is coming back into alignment, into balance, and into power, within all of us, within the whole consciousness of humanity. So nobody can stop that. It is happening. In fact, it's already here, which really goes back to, when you're grounded and centered, you have that divine feminine connection to spirit, and the truth. You have that inner knowing connectedness, through your body, mind, heart, and soul. Not just your mind, not just your imagination, not just your heart. It's, a holistic grounding and a oneness and integration of energy, which with the DNA activation and all of the cosmic energies coming in, integrating the energy and grounding and staying centered keeps us balanced. And so balance, during these times takes more effort than a time that we're not going through some big shift or transformation. But this is shifting energies time. We are changing cycles from one to another. And so we are releasing, a lot of the old energies, and, we can do it consciously with different tools, but it's happening anyway.
You know what I read about this happenings that will release more negative energy is people are going to be very on edge, and that's why it's so important to do what we're saying, by going out in nature, sitting quietly, meditating, listening to maybe 432 music, things of that nature, or being in nature is even better. But sometimes they've made it almost impossible for me to get there now. In fact, it is impossible. It's too far to walk from where I'm at. And I hate to keep bringing it up, but it was a real way to interfere with my coping ability, and transportation is needed here. So anyway, enough said on that.
Do things from the inside out, wherever we're at. Meditation, using the violet flame, and there's going to be some other tips and tricks in here. So we'll talk about those, and there's a lot of things that can help that. So
someone just said, giving myself state of bliss. Here, let me put it up there real quick. Oh, let me take this other one down though, I guess. Oh, there we go. Okay, giving myself permission to be in a funk today, mentally exhausted from it all.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like, you're going to feel and notice energies passing through. You can notice them without giving them too much extra power or thinking, getting an anxiety about it. Just let them pass. And that's the thing. You're allowing it to pass by giving yourself permission. So good job. Good job. You're allowing it to pass by, recognizing the energy, because we don't want to deny it or suppress it. It is what it is. Our feelings are what they are. We don't need to deny or suppress our energy. We're learning how to master the energy, transmute the energy, and love the energy no matter what it is. In reality, we don't deny it or suppress it. It is what it is.
It transforms and it changes anyway into different forms. And it's very important to have that attitude, because some of the things that are going to be coming forward, we need the truth, but some of the truth is going to be very shocking. And so you just need to be ready for that and not let it get to you.
Exactly.
What point are we on now?
The next one is light candles, and you already mentioned this. Listen to peaceful music, create a peaceful environment, attention within to your true God self, and practice self-love. Practice self-love. And with that, I actually have one of my stories for Awakened Awareness that I uploaded just for the audience on this show. And if you want, I'll share my screen and play that little. Oh,
sure. That's good. I like having little inspirational videos. Okay, it's there. Here we go. Let me open it up.
Nurturing Self-Love by Michelle Marie Angel. Love and appreciate yourself. You are wonderful. Do you know your true self and how lovable you are? Do you know your divine potential as a radiant star? Do you know that self-love is foundational for living? Do you realize to give to yourself, you must first be giving? In order to give, we must first receive from our source. In order to live eternally, we must give back, of course. Life flows in cycles with sound and rhythm too. Love is pure vibration that pours through me and you. The light of the universe pulses through each season. It is orderly with purpose, and love is its reason. Through the universal law of balance, this order is instilled. Like attracts like, reflecting self, until love is distilled. The essence of your true self is pure and divine, a gift of precious love and unique wisdom to shine. Love others as you love yourself. has many implications. If you don't love yourself, your love lacks demonstrations. When you don't treat others as you would like to be treated, you show that you don't love yourself and you are cheated. Life mirrors back to you, and if it's not kind in its showing, there may be left in you some spot where love's not glowing. When you use this information to look in and polish your being, you realize with love this part of you you're freeing. Love yourself inside by giving compassion to your feelings. Understand truth they hold. Express the wisdom they're revealing. There are so many ways that you can let your self-love show. You can do whatever brings you joy, and true love you will know. You can look inside and see what qualities you possess. You can discover virtues like trust and happiness. These deeper qualities that you elicit from your core, when sown with seeds of gratitude, expand them even more. How happy is your soul when you see what you can do? You bring greater blessings to life the more that you love you. You can get so high on life by loving what's within. You'll feel like sharing this great love and everyone will win. Loving yourself feels great and you find your reason for living. You find that the more you give your gifts, the more you have for giving. If you can forgive yourself for mistakes you have made, then you can also forgive others as inner shadows fade. Delve deep inside to fully understand your life. Then you have understanding of another one's strife. Give yourself compassion for experiences you've suffered. Then you'll grow compassion for others, so harshness is buffered. If you can love yourself truly, unconditionally, then you can love others the way they'd like to be. By loving your true self and knowing God and all as one, your light of love illuminates within, just like the sun. Now always love your true self. Your divine potential has unfurled. Stand up and be counted, for now you light the world. The end is only the beginning when you open your heart. For more inspirational messages, go to Smile, Spiritual Miracles, Intentional Living Education, www.smileforlove.com. God bless you.
That was cute. I like that. That was good.
Oh, I was trying to see if I had to switch something else. I guess I did.
What?
Oh, I turned the share screen went off, so that was good.
Oh, I removed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I had to manually do it. Okay, but anyway, so self-love is important, and that's a really good thing to do during these times, making sure you're taking care of your body, you know, like what you actually engaged in recently, doing more yoga and stuff like that.
Meditation, yeah.
Yeah, meditation, yoga. Yep. Okay, so self-love, everybody. Be really gentle with yourself. Okay, get out some books, cards, and board games. Have some relaxing and fun times with your children, family, and friends. Like good old-fashioned fun. Like
good old-fashioned family fun, things we used to do when we were kids. Nobody does it anymore.
I know.
Everybody's got their face in their phone, myself included.
Exactly. Well, you know, like where I work, we play games a lot. And one night a week, I get together with my family and some friends, and we do play card games and board games and dice games. We do it. We really do it.
That's nice that you have friends in the area that you're able to relate to and meet up with, even family in the area, right? See, some of us don't have that, and it makes it a lot more difficult to be able to do that.
Yeah, but you could be a pioneer. Like when I lived and I wasn't around family, there was this other person, a friend of mine, he just started to have game night at his house. And none of us were family. We were just a bunch of friends having game night. So, if you set an intention, people with the same intentions end up gathering together. If you're resonating with the same thoughts and same intentions, and you picture it, because we are conscious creators, if you and say, I'm going to be in a group and we're going to play cards and board games and be in person with each other and talk and laugh and have snacks or music or whatever, then that intention will come to pass. Because, that's what we're doing. We are creating reality. And we're doing it more and more. We're doing it more consciously, and we're doing it more often, and we're doing it with more concentration, and we're developing the muscles of manifestation, and it's working. And so many people are doing it within humanity. It's getting easier for everyone. So it's easier for everyone to manifest right now. I mean,
that's when you have the pioneers out there already doing it. We come back to the 100th monkey syndrome.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, and by the way, I wasn't even going to mention this because I forgot, but I was inspired after meditation one day to do a Zoom manifesting class. And so there is a 2-part manifesting class, and I didn't even put it in the description, but it's on the.
Yeah, I think you did. There's something about manifesting in the description.
Yeah, you're right. I changed the one from the star seeds to
Yeah, all the different links, even though yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, that is just next Friday and then 2 weeks later on a Friday. So if anybody's interested in doing Zoom manifesting, check it out, because even when we get together virtually, because of our oneness, we're always connected in our hearts, which is why distance healing works, and getting together in real time on Zoom works. And it does work also when you're not on real time, because there's no time or space in 0 point consciousness. But it's wonderful, and it feels good to talk to people and interrelate. And Zoom just makes it easier for when you connect with people of long distances. So you can do things in person as much as possible, but Zoom meetings are also really good to connect with people and take classes. So this is only two meetings. It's next Friday and then 2 weeks later on a Friday. So
is there a charge for it?
There is a charge, and that one is $44. Yes, for both times. It's like I think it's either a 3 or 4 hour thing. Yeah. And then after that, there's going to be some networking groups and group visioning, so that when people know the process, they can join the New World Vision Visioning Network, which is actually going to be set up as a service to humanity, because we're bringing in the new world. And the more we network and connect in consciousness and, do these actual, I want to say protocols, but they're definite manifestation tools used together. Some are unique that I've made that I've used for over 20 years. So it's very, very powerful indeed. And that's why my life is going through many changes, because my manifestations are happening, and the old things are falling away, and the things that I have manifested are coming into my life.
That's awesome. Yeah, Michelle's saying that I don't see myself as lonely. It's a blessing in disguise. You're able to do the inner work so much easier when you're by yourself.
Absolutely. Yeah. And to me, I've done it for so long. The blessing is not in disguise, because I just love it. I just love it. And I make it happen. I make my, quiet, alone, solitude time happen. And of course, being a writer, I'm always downloading information and writing, and I'm enjoy. I love the process. And I love, serving humanity and sharing my gifts, just like everybody gets joy from sharing their gifts. So when you have that alone time, you're basically opening up a treasure chest of your gifts and your blessings. And you're looking in that treasure chest and you're saying, oh, wow, I can give this and I can give that, and look at my talents. And then you share your light, and then you get more light. It's awesome. It's awesome to share. That's in one of the books I read to my kids all the time. It was so funny.
So did we go through all the points yet or no?
Not
Oh, there's
all.
more? Okay.
Yep, more. So the next one is write someone a kind note or card that expresses love and appreciation. So, and I'm going to say the other one too. So one is to write someone a kind note or card that expresses love and appreciation. And the next one is seize opportunities to help people. Your loving soul will inspire you to act in ways that expresses your true nature of love and generosity. So look for and seize opportunities to help people. And
no, it's happened twice to me, Michelle. Let me add in that this is happening with people. People are stepping up, and that almost makes me misty-eyed too. I have a neighbor who dropped off another couple bags of food from the food bank. She didn't have to do that. I didn't ask her to do that. I don't even know what food bank she's going to, but nonetheless, she's been kind enough. She just knocks on the door and leaves a bag and leaves. But I know who it is, and I owe her a card of gratitude. But I thank her publicly out here for being so kind and
there's something about putting it in writing where they can, go back and look at it, and you can put hearts on it. I like to put stickers and drawings. I'm like a kid. I like to be creative like that and make cards. But even when I buy cards, I always put stickers and hearts and all kinds of things on them to dress them up. So with those two things, the kind note, the card that expresses love and appreciation, and seizing opportunities to help people, a lot of us are being activated to share our gifts. And so I would like to share the PowerPoint presentation, which is a story for awakened awareness. This one's on my YouTube channel, so if it's okay to share my screen one more time. This is called Hail All Good People. We've seen it once, but this is what's needed right now. We all need reminders, and it's very fun and uplifting. Are you ready?
Yes, it never hurts to hear something more than once. In fact, that's how they brainwashed us.
Okay, and now only
we gotta
This is on happy, high vibrational. Yeah, we're changing it to happy, high vibrational stuff here. Oops.
By Michelle Marie Angel.
Hail all good people.
Hail all good people by Michelle Marie Angel. Welcome to Smile Soul Power. This message is for you. Please listen with your heart. Hail all good people. Step up to the plate. It's time to shine. The world cannot wait. Set your sights on good things. Be a true friend. With good-hearted actions, a hand you can lend. Be a spirit lifter. Say things will be all right. Be a shining star in the dark of someone's night. Discover the gifts God has given you to share. Express yourself wisely. Show that you care. Remember what you have is there for the giving. Discover true joy while it's love that you're living. Hail all good people. Your faith will set you free. Know that God will answer as He listens to your plea. Find your inner strength as you listen to the truth. Stand for what's right. Be a model for the youth. Take care of your family. That's all God's children too. Include everybody as God includes you. No light is victorious, though some may want to plunder. Don't be crazed, be amazed as God works His wonders. God is using you, my friend, to help someone out. He is helping you too, through angels all about. Hail all good people, spark a ray of hope, Encourage any lost soul who feels they cannot cope. Remind them of love and beauty all around. Play uplifting music to heal from the sound. Get out into nature, be among the trees. Go to the beach or the mountains if you please. Take some fresh air, absorb some sunshine too. Remember your source as God rejuvenates you. Gather all good people, celebrate unity, rejoice and give thanks for every opportunity. Hail all good people, your life is not in vain. God rewards the meek and all who've suffered pain. Remember that this lifetime is one big picture show. When it's done, we all return to our heavenly home. All whom we thought we'd lost will be there waiting. With joy and love and lots of fun, we'll be celebrating. But now it's time to shine as we do what we came here to do. This is the moment in time for which God will glorify you. Bolster all of your inner strength, gather all of your nerve. This is the time you were called for. Now is your time to serve. The end is only the beginning when you open your heart. God bless you, now and always.
That was great, Michelle.
Thank you. This
I love the way you have put your poetry really to little clips, like this little show. It really brings it across.
Well, these are specifically a set of books that I've written but not published yet. I've written 48 stories for awakened awareness. So I've written 48 stories for awakened awareness. I have not published them yet. However, I put them in PowerPoint presentations and I made audio books, and I'm sharing them temporarily with your audience. And I just upload them to share them here, and then I actually take them down because they're not published yet. But I'm sharing a smattering, a few of them, because they're really helpful. They're very helpful. And it also affects your consciousness when you use rhythm and rhyme. And then all the words carry vibration. So it brings light to your soul when you listen to the messages. And it also gives you good ideas, because when it says like, be the light in someone's night, so someone else might be freshly awakening and feel that pain that you felt a couple of years ago, or however many years ago, when you learned, the god awful truth about what they're doing to children and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, if somebody close to somebody dies, or if somebody, has gone through a natural or unnatural disaster, weather manipulation. Love to the people and the souls in that area. And so it's just a good idea to remember to be helpful and to be of service, and that we were made for these times. And as souls, we did, volunteer for these times. As paradigm pioneers, we volunteered to come here and actually, take the lead and hold people's hand and hug them.
And you know what? People that were picked to come here were picked from many, many beings. And to think that you got selected to be here at this time, you should be mighty proud of yourself and be loving yourself as a result of it. Because we are here on a mission, and it's coming to fruition. Right.
That is exactly right. That is exactly right. You know what? I think you should write a poem, because you just rhymed mission with fruition. And I think
I used many years ago. It's funny because I wrote a couple of poems and I entered them, and I won the first and second prize for the poetry. But it was it was funny. The one that I thought would be first was second. The one that was first was, it was the opposite way I expected. But anyway, it was.
Poems,
I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even have them anymore, because
the sentiments that you just now spoke. Those sentiments are very helpful to people. That what you just said. You spoke a truth, that really touches people's heart and soul. And that is what people need to hear and be reminded of at this time. Even us, when we know it, we love and
You forget it or something.
we thrive on the light. The soul is, light. Truth is light, and light is soul food. And the love, the compassion, the reason for giving those truths and doing your service is that's really a form of giving love every time you do something, anything
for someone. Yes. And it's just and plus afterwards you feel wonderful about it.
Yeah,
it just makes you feel good to be able to give,
that's what I
to be
call
able to do.
intrinsic value. And I use that notion a lot when I talk about learning and why we do things, because the difference between intrinsic value and seeking outer approval will serve our ego and build up a fake image. But when you have intrinsic value, you're helping people and you feel good inside. That means your soul is telling you did the right thing. That comes from your conscience. That comes from a very deep place. And that's why it's much more important and much more beneficial, than anything coming from the outside. So we don't need to seek outer approval. We need to get that intrinsic value. Exactly. Makes you feel good inside.
About yourself. Yes.
Yeah.
That's so important. And just reminding yourself over and over again, if you have to, that you are a divine being. You have source within you, which is why Yeshua said what he said. You will do things greater than I.
Absolutely. Yay.
And
remember that what you're saying right now reminds me of that poem that we've read once or twice on previous things. I am worthy. I'm a child of God. And that
maybe
whole
we
thing.
should read it again. Which book is that in? Do you know?
Yeah, that is in Forever Free. And I don't have my book with me, but you're the poetry reader anyway.
Let me
when you look for that, I'll say the next bullet point, okay?
Okay, good. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, okay.
It shouldn't be too far.
Okay, the next bullet point is open to receive. This new cycle brings great blessings, great opportunities, and great happiness. So I'm going to repeat that because that's really important. Open to receive. This new cycle brings great blessings, great opportunities, and great happiness. And I am going to say this one too, another bullet point. Communicate telepathically with other frequency realms of higher intelligence. In other words, as we're being activated, the activation of our DNA enhances perceptions and abilities, and just be open to that. And that's another reason to be quiet and still, because we are communicating interdimensionally with the various aspects of ourselves, and various higher intelligence and higher beings and beings from other dimensions and frequencies who are helping us and who are sending healing rays and vibrations and information. So being open to, not only communicate telepathically with other humans, but also be open to having conversations, which I know a lot of people watching this already do. This is, already new. So, speaking to, our guides, our angels, the masters, the galactics, the fae, just, sending love, from your heart to God in the center goes out to everyone in the whole earth and universe. So love, that's it. Love is our superpower. Sharing is caring. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I tell you what, Michelle, we have some people helping each other in the chat with, having, it's just sweet. It's really, it's wonderful. So I found the poem, I Am Worthy.
Okay. All right, when you're done, I want to comment on a comment. So read that first, and then we'll bring up that comment that I'm talking about. But you go ahead first.
Okay. The name of this poetry, it's in Forever Free, which is one of Michelle's great books. And here it goes. I am worthy. I am a child of God, worthy in every way. My special talents and virtues through my expressions I display. I am a child of God who treasured me as dear. I grow in and accept more love with each passing year. I am a child of God, expressing pure virtue. Standing in my integrity, to myself I am true. I am a child of God, speaking truth from my feeling. I stand my ground with power, no longer bending or kneeling. I am a child of God, sowing seeds of my potential. Knowing I am is the only necessary credential. I am a child of God, worthy of kindness and appreciation. I love myself to my sparkling core, to my soul's elation. I am a child of God, made in his and her image. I know that I am worthy, coming through heavenly lineage. I am a child of God, loving my freedom and wealth. I claim my divine birthright, co-creating in perfect health. All of the humans upon the earth are also children of God, my brothers and my sisters, as each of our paths we trod. I am a child of God, expressing open affection. Let's value the Spirit of God in all as we realize our connection.
Yay. We are connected.
Here's another one that's good to think about in this way is occupy yourself.
Mhm.
Keith always says that. I think it's you need to, you need to go within. You need to love yourself. And okay, what kind?
Connection and unity is important. And so that uh, comment where it says, Mary Jean G, look for spiritual groups in your area. Also share in podcasts like this one. Know that something else came through, so I couldn't. Oh, here we go. Know that you are never alone. All the best. That is so sweet and so kind and so perfect. What a wonderful thing to say. So
See, that was a healing message to another person right here in the chat.
I love it. So I'm doing Star Seeds and Light Warriors and networking, which helps us meet online. And I've done this before. I met in an international group, and then we formed local groups where you could meet in person. So one thing leads to another. You can start out with Zoom, meet somebody online and say, oh, I'm from the area. Where are you from? And then we exchange contact information, and then we meet in person. It's so exciting. So the networking group is Star Seeds and Light Warriors, and that's also on my website. Yes,
Excellent.
meeting with spiritual groups is really cool. I have a couple of them that I'm in.
I know they have them around here. I just have
Yeah.
to figure out how to get to them.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I'm on the last one. Yes. The last one. And then I have one more story for Awaken Awareness, and that wraps it up. Okay.
Okay. I may wrap it up at that point in time, because then I can, if this is under 60 minutes, I can reissue it or put it out again.
Okay. Be gentle. The hallmark of this new cycle is love-based intelligence, bringing unity and peace to all, ultimately. So the point is, be gentle with yourself and others during this evolution. And here it is. It's called Gentle Evolution. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Gentle Evolution by Michelle Marie Angel. Take care, child of God. When you get weary from life's pressure, just relax as you surrender. Give up the fight and all resistance. Ride love's wave to go the distance. Take your attention away from the stress. Give your cares to God. Take some rest. Open up your heart and mind. Seek God's love. That's what you'll find. Expand your sense of self always. Let inner light make bright your days. Take a saltwater bath or go to the sea. Simply let go and feel the breeze. Feel the wind as God's own kiss. Feel inner freedom that is limitless. Soar the skies of inner space. Expand awareness with God's grace. Absorb the sunlight shining bright. Feel peace within the moonlit night. Shine the love from the center of your core. Open up to receive some more. Look upon the gifts you've been given. See your soul shine in what you've been living. Spend some time in self-reflection. Face the truth of your expression. Where there are places of self to be honed, humbly ask for God's grace to be known. When someone has hurt you really bad, find forgiveness. Don't stay mad. Discipline yourself so life won't have to. Just be good and hone your craft too. Find your passion and create life better. Spend your life on purpose. Be a go-getter. Don't get caught up in all the drama. Create a pause, just like the comma. Set some time aside just for you. Create some peace. Do what you like to do. If something doesn't feel right, walk away. If you can't, make peace anyway. Search for the lesson or the blessing. Just be happy and keep them guessing. The secret to happiness is to find your unique contribution and to be kind. Giving of yourself and making peace now attunes you with truth as you make this vow. Harmony enters your life in gentle evolution. You're open to receive every solution. All that you need to navigate is found inside. Flow with life now and enjoy the ride. The end is only the beginning when you open your heart. For more inspirational messages, go to Smile, Spiritual Miracles, Intentional Living Education, www.smileforlove.com. God bless you.
There we go. That was very nice, Michelle, as all of them are. We have about a minute left. Is there anything you want to say in summary? Because I can play this again easily.
I just say, feel the love and unity. We're here together. I think the messages, what's been spoken, is perfect enough, and it's perfect time to wrap it up. Just share the love, everybody. Share the love. Woohoo!
Yes, share the love, everyone. And
thank you, Gail.
Thank you for listening. And thank you, Michelle. And thank you, everyone, for being here.
Thank you, everybody.
See you again soon.
Bye.
We have found our way. It's a brand new day, and we'll be making history. Are you with me? Won't you stay? We have come so far. This is who we are. And like the rising sun, we have just begun to play our part. This is the time we form the chorus. Lift your voice for those before us. We can rely on one another. Feel the pride, let's show our colors. We are heroes and dreamers. We are restless believers. Stronger than ever, never say never. Don't look back now, don't look back now. Stand with each other. We are sisters and brothers, finding our place and running the race. We'll take our chance and seize the moment. Hold on tight and don't let go of all your hopes and dreams that light the way. We control our fate. destiny awaits. We are all the actors in the stories we create. Hope will be our guide. We'll no longer hide. When we roll like thunder, feel the wonder from inside. This is the time we form the chorus. Lift your voice for those before us. We can rely on one another. Feel the pride, let's show